Welcome to Varsity Nutrition. I'm Derek Marks, and in this episode, we're going to get you started with the Varsity Nutrition program. Firstly, congratulations. The hardest step into making change is that first step. And because you're watching this video, that means you've taken the first step to improving your health and your performance through improved nutrition. In this episode, we're going to basically just introduce Varsity Nutrition and what it can do for you. Get a little bit into the mindset that we have here at Varsity Nutrition and the mindset that you should have as a Varsity Nutrition member. Talk about your nutrition needs, whether or not you need better nutrition, and get a little bit into the specifics of the Varsity Nutrition program outcomes. Firstly, the Varsity Nutrition mindset. Our philosophy is pretty straightforward. First and foremost, we believe that to achieve optimal performance, you have to have optimal health. We don't take shortcuts. We want all of our athletes to be their healthiest first, allowing them to reach their performance potential. We also believe that food comes before supplements. There might be times where supplements are necessary, but we always approach sport nutrition with foods first. And then finally, we take a holistic approach to what we do. And kind of like that pyramid just over my shoulder there, it takes multiple pillars of that pyramid to get to the top and be that gold medal version of yourself. Nutrition's a really important part of it, but there's other factors as well. And so within Varsity Nutrition, we do talk about issues like sleep and recovery and stress management and all other topics that help athletes become better athletes. Our primary focus stays with nutrition, but that we recognize that holistic aspect of human performance. Next, we are absolutely evidence-based. My role as a professor, I can't get away with sharing things in my classrooms that aren't evidence-based, and I don't expect to get away with doing that here at Varsity Nutrition. So everything that we share here is backed by science. And then finally, our mission here at Varsity Nutrition is to inspire you and empower you to take control of your nutritional habits. We're not going to necessarily tell you exactly what to do in every eating situation. What we want to do is educate you so you know what to do without having to ask. Empower you to take control of your own nutritional pathway so that you can be the best version of yourself. Your mindset. Well, nutrition isn't much different at all than training, right? And you know that with training, it takes time to get results. And so you can't expect to go into the gym and do one lift and be the strongest you're ever going to be. It takes time. It takes consistency. So with Varsity Nutrition and your nutritional changes, it's going to take time. So be patient. Consistency with nutrition is critical, and you can't get away with only eating well every once in a while. It has to become a routine. And even the smallest of changes can make a difference over time. I ask all my athletes, how did you get here, right? And probably all of you watching this right now, you've probably been pretty committed and pretty dedicated to your sport to get to the point where you think nutrition is going to get you to that next level. What I ask all my athletes to do is take some of that commitment and some of that consistency that they dedicate to training and playing and dedicate some of that energy to nutrition. And the outcomes are going to be fantastic. Why should you care? This is really a different way of asking, like, what can better nutrition do for you? And if you're an athlete who's experienced anything on any of these bullets on the slide, right? If you feel fatigued during training or competition, fatigue sooner than you would expect. Regular muscle cramping, prolonged soreness and recovery time, lack of training results, right? Chronic fatigue throughout the day, difficult focusing, loss of motivation. The list actually can go on and on. These are all areas where improved nutrition can help you. Nutrition maybe isn't the only solution to these issues, but it surely can be a really important one and a really effective one. So if any of these bullets ring true to you, better nutrition can be the answer. Some of you may already be eating quite well, and nutrition may not do everything for you. At the very least, Varsity Nutrition will confirm that what you're doing is the right thing. And for some of you, Varsity Nutrition can be a game changer. What can you expect from Varsity Nutrition in terms of the outcomes of our program? Well, firstly, we aim to help you understand what your needs are and to meet those needs. So we're talking energy intake, protein and carbohydrate intake, macronutrient balance, hydration, supplement use, all those things. We want you to understand what you need and then how to satisfy those needs. We aim to help you develop routines. We want you to understand that doing these things consistently in a reliable type of way will lead to the best outcomes. So we talk about meal and snack timing, food choices, supplement use, all those types of factors. We will also look into nutrient timing, and we would do that across different sports. And so whatever your sport is, we will have nutrient timing plans for you. And this is pre, during, and post-training nutrition. How can you best prepare for training and competition? What do you do during, and what do you do afterwards to lead to the best performances? We'll talk about supplements and whether or not there's something you should consider and whether or not you should take them and how you should take them. And then finally, as mentioned earlier, we do still keep that holistic approach even with our outcomes. So we will address things like sleep and recovery, digestive health, nutrition while you're injured and trying to recover from injury, anti-inflammatory diets. There's a whole list of tangent topics that are in this spectrum of performance nutrition that we'll also address. That's all for this episode. We'll see you next time.